Guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. The camera just kind of flopped. Okay, like I was saying, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Angeleá. I am making a video today on pregnancy update and what's been going on with me, because I have not been on here in a pretty long time, and I have not made a video or updated you guys since I was, I think, 26 or 27 weeks, and we're gonna do that today. So I want to start off by saying a lot's been going on, so that's why I have not made a video, and not that many people watch my channel, but I apologize. My camera's really being an ass. I don't even know where to begin. I don't remember what I said in my last video, so we're just gonna work with we're just gonna talk. So basically, as of today, I am supposed to be 31 weeks in 6 days. However, May 30th, I had a doctor's appointment, and also way before that, we're gonna go back a little bit. We're gonna go back to what happened prior to this. May 17th, I had an appointment with my original doctor. This doctor, I had him with my first daughter, and this was over 2 years ago, and he's overall a good doctor, but like when you've had someone before, you know how they were before with you versus how they were now, and you don't like it or you don't feel comfortable with it, you automatically want to change. So basically what I did is I changed doctors. The last appointment I had with him was May 17th, and he told me from the jump I was going every 6 weeks, and with my first daughter it was every 4 weeks, and then once I hit 30 weeks it was every 2 weeks. Well, that appointment, I was about 20, I think 27 weeks, 28 weeks, and he told me that he'd see me in 4 weeks, and I'd be 31 weeks when he'd see me. So, or 32, yeah, because he scheduled an appointment for June 14th for me. My next appointment with him would have been June 14th, and the one before that was May 17th, which I was there. So I wasn't comfortable with that, and like this whole pregnancy I've been going through pain and stuff I didn't have with my first daughter, and I 100% understand that all pregnancies are different. However, I know my body, and I just knew from the jump something wasn't right, so I wanted to get a second opinion, and I called a different hospital and got with another doctor and scheduled an appointment for Thursday, May 30th. And when I went to this doctor, I got checked, because at first, like even before this, like a week before, not a week, but a couple days before this, I was like, I don't want to sound nasty, but when you're pregnant, sometimes you don't make it fully to the bathroom. Not that you fully piss yourself, but like sometimes a little bit comes out before you can get to the bathroom. And I was like, I guess pee was coming out, but I wouldn't feel it, and usually when that happens, I feel it. So I was worried that was my water. So when I went to the doctor, she checked me to make sure it wasn't my water, and it wasn't. However, she told me that the baby's head was engaged, and she measured my stomach, and mind you, this day, May 30th, Thursday, May 30th, I was just turning 30 weeks in 1 day. So she measured my stomach, and she said I was in the 30s, like my stomach was looking fine for being in the 30 weeks. So then she scheduled me a ultrasound appointment, because I only had 2 ultrasounds, and I know you're not supposed to get many, but with my first daughter I had at least 3, like 1 each trimester, and I hadn't had one with this one to make sure everything was okay, and it was just more comfortable, and it made me a little bit more comfortable if I would get one. So I went ahead and scheduled one, and when I got there, sonogram people were so nice. Oh, before this, like I said, she said the baby's head is engaged. I dropped a lot. My stomach went from huge to tiny and dropped. And it was just like, and I was just so worried because I thought like my water was leaking. That's why my stomach got small. But I really just dropped. So she checked me and she said the baby's head is engaged. I mean, she's not fully ready to come. Like, she's not like coming, but she's engaged, and I'm not making it to August at all. My first due date was August 1st. And then they changed it to August 7th. And then I went and seen her and she said I wasn't making it to August at all. So, and then I also told her how my last doctor said I should come every 4 weeks now, and she told me that was wrong. I should be there every 2 weeks now. So, after I left her office, I scheduled another appointment for 2 weeks from then, which will be June 14th, which is the day that I would have been going to see my last doctor. But I went to the big hospital because the doctor's office, they didn't do sonograms there, so they sent me to the big hospital to get a sonogram. And when I got there, I waited a little bit, obviously, and then when I went back, we got to the sonogram, and the baby was just so big in there, like, and you could tell she was bigger than she should be. Like, you couldn't even like see her, like you could see parts of her face and stuff. But also she was smashed into my uterine wall, so like her face was smashed into my uterine wall, so that also made things a little complicated on trying to see her face and stuff, which I still seen parts of her face, and I seen her eyes and lips and nose, but like it wasn't all together. The lady had to like mess with it a little bit. So she was definitely really big, and I know I just know, like, cause like I had the same weekly with my daughter. I sound crazy, but with my first daughter, I had sonograms with her, and like I said again, I know every pregnancy is different, but my first daughter was so much smaller than this sonogram, so I knew I wasn't 30 weeks. So then after the sonogram, the lady went and checked over everything, left us in a room, gave me my sonogram pictures, and she came back in and she was like, basically I was measuring 32 weeks. I was 2 weeks ahead, which I know they could be off a little bit, but the baby was so big, like for being 30 weeks, like she did not look like anybody else who was 30 weeks pregnant. Then she proceeded to tell me that my daughter was 4 pounds already. And you could tell, like, I mean, a 4-pound baby isn't big, but when they're in the womb compared to other 30-week people and my other daughter's sonograms, she just like, she was so huge, and you could tell I was not 30 weeks. And also I am dropping, she's engaged down there, like I know that I'm not making it to August, and I know also that I'm further than they say I am. So she confirmed that basically, but they didn't change my due date because they can't do that because it's so late in. But the baby is huge, and she'll be here whenever, really soon. I don't think that she's gonna make it to August, but I do think this is my last month pregnant, and I do think if like I don't have her at the end of this month, I'm going to have her the beginning or middle of July, but I'm not making it to August. That's basically what's been going on with me and what happened at my last appointment. So yeah, now we're going to be talking about what I've been experiencing and how I've been feeling. So for the most part, and this has been going on, I've been nesting. That's another, like, it's just so much that tells me that she's coming quicker than I think she is. So like, I've been nesting for the past couple weeks, and again, I've been pregnant before, so I just know my body. I know my body. I know pregnancies are different, and I don't really know much about the baby. Like, I'm not a doctor, but I know me, and I just know she's coming soon. And I don't know what I was saying. What the freak? I've been nesting for the past couple weeks, and like, I just can't stop cleaning, and especially at night. So then a couple nights ago, like 2 nights ago, I started getting contractions. They were in my lower stomach. And I don't mean to sound nasty, but anybody who has been pregnant or is pregnant knows that contractions sometimes feel like you have to poop. and that's how it felt, really low in my stomach, like really low. But I didn't have to poop. I barely ate that day, which I kept my fluids coming in, and I did eat, but I can't eat as much as I did before now. It's like there's no room in there. And then I was also getting cramps in my back, but they were menstrual cramps in my lower back. So yeah, but they were really I started timing them, and they were like really irregular. Like the first one, it started and then it stopped, and then the next one would be for 10 minutes, and then after that there was one after like 2 seconds of the other one stopping, and then there was another one 20 minutes later. Like they weren't like back to back, they were very inconsistent. So that was that. She kept tightening my stomach too as well, and she moved so much. What else? Again, I said I can't really eat as much as I did before. I'll eat and I'll be fine for like hours at a time, because like I don't have room in my stomach, and when I do eat, I eat enough, and it just doesn't work. Again, I don't think I'm making it to how far they think I am, but I am not the doctors, but I know my body and how I felt with her, my first daughter, at the end of her pregnancy. That's how I feel now. I feel this baby moving literally in my vagina, not in my vagina, but like right there. Like her movements are so low. They said her head's down, and her head's been down since I was like 20 weeks. But yeah, also in the sonogram, her foot was right next to her head, like, and then her hand was up there too. So like one foot was up and one was down. But that's basically it. I get really nervous when I go to the hospitals or doctor appointments, because like obviously I've had a kid before, but I know what happens, and it's not a bad thing that happens, and it doesn't really hurt, but it's just such a scary thing. Like it's such a scary but beautiful thing. And I just know when they tell me, oh, we're gonna keep you, or I know when my water breaks or something, I'm gonna bawl my eyes out, because I'm just gonna be like, wow, this is really it. I don't know, it's just different this time go around. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's basically all I wanted to talk about. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, give me your opinions on what you think. All my friends and family think I'm way further ahead, like way further ahead. Like everybody who knows me, they just be like, oh my goodness, like you look like you're 40 weeks. And I mean, I really don't now, but whatever, because my stomach dropped. So yeah, I'm going to give you guys a belly shot. My stretch marks are getting really bad, and again, my stretch marks didn't get super bad until 2 weeks before I had Bella. So I'm gonna show you guys my stomach. Oh, and then also another thing is, like, I don't mean to sound nasty, but like if you breastfeed, you know, like when you're pregnant, like sometimes your milk comes in at weird times, and like lately my boobs have been hurting so bad. And then one time I went to go shower, and there was like this white colostrum, dried up colostrum, which is normal, coming out of them. So I think my milk's coming in soon. This is her. So you can see I have a lot of stretch marks down right here, right here. There's one form right here. This was a pimple that I picked.